as the man activated one of the wires on his wrists to launch a massive attack at Lin Moyo. The massive surge of energy headed straight for her. Knowing that he couldn't dodge the incoming attack, Lin Moyo immediately braced himself to absorb the blow. He got into position and used his skeletal armor to shield himself. Despite his defenses, the force of the impact pushed him back. The armor on his back kept breaking and reforming. But eventually the force of the attack began to penetrate it and reach him. With skeleton armor, transmutation, and extensive connection skills, Lin Moyo is invincible to the swordsman, unless it is a demon star attack. Such simple attacks cannot harm Lin Moyo, and such attacks can cause fatal attacks on him. With the help of damage transfer, Lin Moyo takes that damage and transfers it to the skeletons, drawing some conclusions about them. To heal the damage taken by her skeletons, Lin Moyo's undead general raised his weapon and used the Legion Heal skill. A white light spread across the area after Lin Moyo's skeletons received the healing from the general. The entire battlefield was bathed in this bright light, and the skeletons soon returned to peak condition, ready to fight again. After everything calmed down, the skeletons returned to their positions. Lin Moyo shouted that her army had returned to normal, and she was ready to continue fighting. The moment Lin Moyo saw the opportunity to attack, he immediately used Curse Chain. And yes, guys, the name of Curse Chain has now changed to Aging Curse since this skill leveled up. From that point on, it is known as Aging Curse. The red-colored Curse Chain rushes forward at full speed and instantly grabs the Swordmaster's giant sword. Slowly, the chains begin to tighten around the blade, and due to the pressure, cracks begin to form on the sword. At the same moment, Lin Moyo also activates Soul Flame. Unable to free himself or defend himself, the man grew frustrated. He held his head in pain as his soul burned and his stomach churned. The impression that Lin Moyo wasn't simply resisting was incorrect, he claimed. In fact, his swords were also being destroyed. In just a few seconds, what frightened him most, the energy of the swords protecting him shattered, and the enormous armor surrounding him was lost. Now completely defenseless, he was consumed by Lin Moyo's soul spirit, which continued to burn his body. Furthermore, Lin Moyo's original claim about the reign of skeletal mages, causing devastating damage. The potential attacks exhausted her stamina, and she could only give up. Her body was violently slammed to the ground by Masud's force, which had a huge impact. Then, with a powerful blow, the Sword Master falls to the ground. As he falls, skeletal warriors surround him on all sides. In each of their hands, huge swords are pointed directly at the spot where the Sword Master has fallen. Lin Moyo looked at the destruction he had caused, but continued to move forward in search of the purpose of his journey. He wondered if there were still any enemies left, though he was sure that his Soul Eater King and Great Earth Centipede had already taken care of the weaker versions of the man, killing them cleanly. The only thought running through his mind was that he hadn't expected to encounter any more enemies. He continued on, arriving at a village that was strangely untouched by the chaos of before. The scenery was extremely beautiful and quiet, though strangely devoid of people. The atmosphere was peaceful, and Lin Moyo found herself marveling at how quiet it was. To find her goal, Lin Moyo spread her soul throughout the village, looking for clues that could lead her to what she needed. Still, a sliver of doubt remained in his mind that something might happen. Nevertheless, he walked along the hut's corridor at a leisurely pace, steadily moving forward. When he saw that there was no danger around, he deactivated his skeleton armor. Then, standing right in front of the hut's door, he prepared himself to go in. He opened the door cautiously, with a cautious expression, and as he opened the door, he found the spirit of Jiang Yi, the former president of Zheojing Academy, sitting inside. The spirit smiled at Lin Moyo and said, "Come in, Have a seat. Hearing Zhang Yi's words, Lin Moyo walks in quietly and sits at the table without saying anything. Looking at him, Zhang Yi says, "Young man, you did very well." In response, Lin Moyo says, "We are still far behind compared to you." Hearing this, Zhang Yi replies in a soft tone, "Don't be too modest. You are much better than me at your age. Seeing you and meeting you today makes me feel a sense of relief for the future of humanity." Lin Moyo agreed with Zhang Yi's sentiments and said that humanity's current situation was still good. Although they had yet to completely wipe out the Abyss demons, they already had enough power and their professional training to keep up with the Abyss and were getting stronger. Furthermore, Lin Moyo was confident that they could conquer the Abyss in the future if humans kept getting stronger. Hearing this, the old man reacted to Lin Moyo's reaction and said that their dream of destroying the Abyss demons was so difficult that it was ultimately impossible, as no such feat had ever been achieved. But Lin Moyo did not hold back and told the booth man that now those close to them had hope, especially when they were close to the position of the strongest Super Lord Star's power. However, the old man was becoming moved and saddened by Lin Moyo's words. He still did not believe that he had the opportunity to capture and destroy the Abyss demons. However, there was one thing he wanted for Lin Moyo, that one day, if Lin Moyo reached the same level of power that he currently had, she would understand why he was saying all this. Things that Lin Moyo didn't know yet. And well, many years had gone by. The old man was certain that there had been no significant change in her situation. "This is amazing." Lin Moyo falls silent for a moment and is a little surprised. In surprise, he ponders. There are some secrets about the religious God that should be known that even the teacher does not know. It seems that the Abyss carpet is not simple, but what mankind currently imagines. Laughs again and says, "Right now you are also at the theory level, so don't worry about it. And you are very good, extremely sensible. You not only passed my test, but also surpassed my imagination. So I am going to make a deal that will be very dangerous for me." That being said, Madrasi put on a box and started to open it. Inside the box was a large, white, bone-like finger. It was pulled out. Kurenji said to Lin Moyo, "This is the severed finger of a god." The moment Lin Moyo saw this severed god's finger, he stood up in shock. Seeing the severed fingers of God, an emotion is reflected on his face. Looking at it, he realized that perhaps he had never imagined that one day he would see something like the severed fingers of God. Due to the strange energy emanating from the box, Zhang Yi quickly closed it after showing its contents. He then told Lin Moyo that, of course, he could not use the item right now, but with its help, he would have an easier time reaching God level and possibly super God level power. This item would give him a huge advantage, and Jiangji was giving it to him as a reward for his impressive performance and passing the test. Lin Moyo understood that this was no ordinary reward. The man clearly wanted something in return. If he was giving away something so precious, Lin Moyo wondered what Jiangji wanted in return. The old man took out another box, opened it, and showed a purple bowl made of crystal. He explained to Lin Moyo that he wanted her to bring this item to the upper layer of eternal trials and deliver it to the boss located in the center of the core region. As soon as Lin Moyo saw the bead, he was extremely surprised. In that surprise, he thought to himself, could it be the religious deity Ancient Earth Dragon being referred to? I never thought this deal would close. The offer that Maji gave Lin Moyo was not bad at all. So Lin Moyo immediately put down his list and the bead inside. He replied, "I've read what you're asking. I'll definitely bring it." After that, Ma Yi laughed and said to Ark, "There's no waste in rushing. That's it when your forces are sufficient. The main area is not that simple. I've already waited for over 600 years. I don't want to waste any time waiting any longer. Lin Moyo still had many doubts. So to dispel them, he asked Zhang Yi, Sir, why didn't you let those god-level masters help you? Why did you choose me? As soon as Zhang Yi heard this, he became a little serious. Because of that seriousness, golden energy began to flow out of his body. In a serious tone, he said, Why didn't I let them help? They don't even have the right to speak about this. And if they try, they will be killed. You are very different from all of them because you have the ability. As Zhang Di was talking to Lin Moyo, golden energy swirled throughout the room and his spirit body slowly faded away. While disappearing, he said his last words to Lin Moyo. The items inside the box have never been seen by anyone, especially the severed finger of the god. Its charm is too strong, and it can bring you deadly disaster. Whether it's the Abyss, the Dragon Clan, or your fellow humans, no one will hesitate to go to any lengths to get it. Hearing this, Lin Moyo replies, Senior, rest assured, I've taken your words to heart. And at the same moment, Zhang Yi's entire soul body completely disappears and slowly turns into light. With that, the scene instantly changes from the secret area to the main area of the dungeon, where Lin Moyo has now teleported out of the secret area and back into the dungeon. As he walks out, he looks back and says to himself, I need a master who can really help me with this. Meanwhile, on the other side, the three teachers who were closely monitoring Lin Moyo's every move were unable to see what had happened inside the secret area. This made them a little tense and serious. Becoming a little more worried, they said, We were unable to keep track of the situation inside the secret area. Will Lin be okay? To this, Yan Guangsheng replied, That kid will be just fine. Can't you trust your disciple a little more? As the two continued their conversation, Lin Moyo suddenly teleported in front of them. As soon as they saw him, the two teachers were relieved and happy. Yan Guangsheng smiled and said, Well, what do you think? The boy passed out. After this, Lin Moyo shared everything that happened inside the secret area with the three senior instructors. He also showed them the box containing a deity's severed finger. The three of them were completely stunned when they saw it. The Lin Moyo then respectfully said, Please, keep it safe for me. Right now, I'm not able to keep it safe on my own. Meng, still shocked, stared at the box and said, What pure power! No wonder Zhang Yi said it will attract divine-level powers trying to seize it. Just then, Lin Moyo says, I think this power is similar to teacher Yan Guangsheng's murderous aura. As Yan Guangsheng hears this, he falls silent for a moment, thinks deeply, and realizes that what Lin Moyo said is absolutely correct. Then, with a laugh, he says, What a remarkable boy you are. Words that awaken anyone who dares to dream. From this perspective, the path to becoming a super god doesn't seem so far away anymore. He then adds with a grin, Some people, I wonder what they think of me. At that moment, Yan Guangsheng was clearly making sarcastic remarks at the other two senior teachers present in the courtyard. Just then, Bai speaks seriously. It seems you will eventually have to return to the main area of the ancient testing grounds. So, for now, focus on building up your strength. You are the national top scorer, and you have the qualifications to enter the Divine Zia Pagoda. Now, it's time for you to go in and take on the challenge.